Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is September 23rd, 2014, and today is Tuesday. So looking at the markets and looking at some of the economic calendar coming out today, just one number coming out today, the Euro, German manufacturing PMI number, which generally has some sort of impact on the markets. Markets are a little bit quiet yesterday. Looking at the Euro USD, still consolidating a little bit. Bouncing a little bit right here, and now we're selling off a little bit. But it's been a tight range for the euro. I think at this stage it's trying to consolidate and find its bottom, and really just firm up the bottom before it pops up a little bit. Maybe it'll pop up to 130, 131. It's a hard say because it has been beaten up so much in the past 2.5 months, 3 months, that it's you can't just say that it's due for a bounce, so to speak. So just because it's been beating up doesn't mean that it's due for a bounce. It could consolidate for quite some time before it does make a bounce or does make a little bit of a recovery. And honestly speaking, Draghi's not saying anything or not doing anything to really give us a impetus to go up higher. So we may see some tremendous consolidation in the major pair of the Euro USD. Remember, the Euro USD is the most traded currency internationally, so eyes are on it generally to see some sort of reaction to it, and as such most of the other markets have been quiet as well. So looking at the GBP Japanese yen is one that's been trading, and like we said, it's been very strong, making some comebacks here. As you can see, once it broke the 175 level, took out 177 and just traded shy of 180. Looking on a monthly chart, that's a major recovery. So there is a little bit of a resistance here, as you can see previously right here, where it broke above 180 to 185. We're hitting here at this 180 threshold. So we're gonna fight it a little bit, it looks like, before we're gonna take it out. So nothing to really jump on. There's no clear buy or sell I would say right now, but definitely something that I would keep an eye on as things develop in the currencies. Looking at gold, gold right now is actually selling off, but looking at an 8-hour chart, we're still on the bottom threshold of here. Looking at an 8-hour chart, let's see where we could see another support level. There's a little bit of a support level here at 1215, but further support level at 1190. So 1200 is always round up number, so that would be a decent support for it, and then 1180 would, I would say, on the downside. Resistance level is 1240, maybe even sooner than that, 1230, but it has been selling off, as you can see, and then we're selling off actually this morning. If we look at a 5-minute chart, so we just sold off about $4 this morning. Very quick trades. So lots of opportunity here, just because it's trading. Okay, there's volatility in it, there's follow through a little bit, but if you can grab these movements, you can definitely take advantage of it. Looking at the Dow Jones sold off yesterday a little bit. We're holding at 17,172, and we retraced quite nicely. So we're at this bottom of this level here. Let's see if we can hold on, if this is going to be a new support level, previous resistance, previous resistance, previous resistance. Let's see if we'll hold the support level to take it up higher again. Remember, fall is usually a time where the markets retrace a lot. So on the short side, just be a little bit wary on it. The USD ZAR also sold off a little bit yesterday. You see some few points, some 20 to 30 pips yesterday. It sold off, but as I said, it has some resistance at this 11-ish area, okay, which we kind of hit it yesterday a little bit from the previous time that we hit it. When was it? Last year, or at the beginning of the year. So like I said, it has been quite trading quite nicely, so it has been popping up. Looking at oil quickly, oil sold off yesterday quite nicely. If you see here, a big sell-off yesterday. They take it up higher and then they sell it off. So oil has been very weak for this time of the year. It's generally it's kind of funny because the things that generally do something during this time of the year are not doing it this year. So oil is usually rallying this time of the year due to hurricanes in the Gulf of Mexico, and disturbing the supply of oil to the United States. And you see here that it's just really weak. Every time we went up, we just sold right off. So since the summer, we really sold off quite harshly, of about 15 to 20 points almost. So continue looking on the downside for oil. I believe the next downside on oil would be just below 90 at 89, and then at 87, and further on the lower 80s. So it's actually noteworthy to keep an eye on this because it's been so weak. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thanks.